G'day mates, Salty Paris here with my best mate Sharky. Someone on stream suggested to me that I should do progress videos for hormone replacement therapy, and because I've only been on it for a month, I have to admit, just in that instant I read the comment, I did have the very stupid thought of, why do I need to do a progress video at 1 month? Nothing has actually changed yet. But of course, if I do a progress video at 1 year and I have nothing before it, no one's actually going to know what's changed. I need a baseline video to compare to. So this is that baseline video. 1 month of hormone replacement therapy. I don't think anything has changed physically. Some people have said my skin looks a bit nicer. I think they're probably just being polite, or maybe it's that I'm happier. You know, people do tend to look better when they're smiling more. So that's my theory on that. Even if nothing has changed physically, a lot has changed emotionally. It's been a real wild ride this past month or so. Other trans people and doctors did warn me that that it would be quite rickety. And I went, yeah, whatever. But I was really not prepared. I went very quickly from yeah, whatever to, oh god, why can't I stop crying? And looking back at that, that's kind of amusing. I've had, really big mood swings. I've cried more probably in this last month than I have in like the 6 months before that. But all in all, it hasn't been that bad. I've done a pretty good job, I think, managing it. I mean, when you think about it, hormone replacement therapy is kind of like puberty for the second time. And in all honesty, if it's only bad for this early period, then, I mean, it's nothing compared to what puberty 1 was like, so that's good. If you're not familiar with it, hormone replacement therapy is basically taking meds to swap the hormones my body does produce with the ones I want it to produce. That's why we've got this this theme from Deus Ex UNATCO theme playing. I pointed out my second monitor. You guys can't see the second monitor. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, we got a song from Deus Ex playing because I thought this was all very, very cyberpunk. You know, it's using medicine and technology to build a better me. You know, to make a me I'm happier with. And I thought that was a really cool perspective to look at it that way, so I thought I'd mention that in this video. The other way I've been looking at it is that this isn't even my final form. My power level's already 530,000. You guys are going to get screwed when I go to my final form. I figured I'd also use this video to talk a bit about some semi-common questions people ask on stream. So, yeah, if you only know me through stream, if you only know me as a viewer, then this whole situation probably would have seemed very sudden when I came out in September 2018. But of course, it's been brewing under the surface in my private life for quite some time. I first realized I was trans in 2011. I think it was like August 2011. I only told my very closest friends. I didn't do anything about it at the time because my parents were very, very unreceptive. I had to sleep at a friend's house for a couple of nights. And then I decided pretty much that I was going to try and pretend the whole thing was just a phase I was going through, see if that worked out for me. Because I was not capable of dealing with such a sudden uproar in my life, like my parents. And unsurprisingly, that didn't work out for me. Instead of helping at all, it just gave me severe clinical depression. So January 2018 was when I decided that, you know, it's killing me to not come out. I've got to do something. It doesn't matter what the consequences are. I've got to do something. It doesn't matter what the consequences are with my family. It'll be better if I come out. So I started telling more of my friends around that time, slowly coming out to more and more people as the year went on. I didn't come out to publicly until September 2018 because I was still really worried about how my stream would receive it, you know. Twitch chat can be quite cruel to trans people or just minorities in general at times. So I was really worried about how my viewers would handle it. But thankfully, for the most part, it went fine. I did lose a bunch of followers both on Twitch and on Twitter, but no one was rude, you know? I was really worried about having to have like a mod on standby the entire stream, just to ban people, but I only got called a cuck once, I think, which was pretty good. You know, if you unfollowed me over that and you didn't say anything, you're still a transphobic prick, but, you know, thank you for not making me ban you. That's the upside, I guess. My main source of dysphoria is my voice. Being a streamer who doesn't use a webcam means that pretty much all most people know about me is this voice. And this is a real deep masculine voice, you know, so quite frequently dysphoria in the back of my head will be like, you know, it doesn't matter how much you work, it doesn't matter how much you try, this voice, the best you'll be able to get this voice is slightly masculine. You won't even be able to get this voice to androgynous, but I have to remind myself that's just dysphoria talking. The unfortunate reality is that hormone replacement therapy won't do anything for my voice. I do have to go to voice clinics and stuff and just manually train myself to improve this voice. But I'm sure that's something I'll be able to do. I'm sure that's something I'll be able to work on, and with enough effort I'll be able to get a voice that I'm happy with. I just have to keep reminding myself to ignore that dysphoria in the back of my head, that it is just silliness. The biggest problem so far, apart from the housing situation after my parents were not receptive, has been clothes. because hormones haven't really done anything yet, I still rely on clothes to be a big part of how I present publicly. I have to use inserts and bras for the breasts. These aren't real, just in case anyone thought they were. I've only been able to afford 3 bras and like 2 skirts, so I've had to do a lot of washing or just wear jeans and stuff, which hasn't been great. Even with that stuff, you know, it's still not a great presentation because of this voice, but it's the best I can do. So if you'd like to help out in that regard, there'll be a Streamlabs donate link beneath this video. You can also subscribe to me on Twitch. And if you don't want to give money, you know, just watching my videos, watching me on Twitch, that all helps, you know. Retweeting me when I go live, that sort of stuff. It's a huge help getting me to a bigger audience. And, you know, I do get ad revenue. So there's that as well. To be honest, even most of my shorts and stuff are starting to fall apart. So I guess even if I didn't come out at this point, I'd still probably be having money issues replacing clothes. So in that regard, it's kind of well-timed, I guess, but yeah. I'll probably do the next progress video at 3 months, so I'll see you all in 2 months from now. You can, you know, see me more on Twitch. I do often say in videos that I'm going to try and do more content on YouTube, and I do really mean it. I know I never actually do it, but I do really mean it. The current video I have planned up next is like a video on why I love monsters in video games, playable monsters. Because I joked about it on Twitter and people seem to like it, so I'll see if I can do that. And yeah, you can also follow me on Twitter or join my Discord to see more of my stuff, interact with me more there. And yeah, see you all in 3 months. Hope stuff goes well for me. Bye!